The second pick will be made by the San Antonio Spurs, and that means that the number 1 pick in the 2025 NBA draft goes to the Dallas Mavericks.
4 ping pong balls, 18 combinations for a shot at salvation. Some call it rigged. However, Mavs fans call it destiny. The Dallas Mavericks season from hell.
Dallas sending Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris to the Lakers.
Dallas Mavericks All-Star Kyrie Irving has suffered a season-ending torn ACL in his left knee.
Shifted at the drop of a hat. From hopeless to hopeful, the Dallas Mavericks have a new face of the franchise. While it may not be the Wonder Boy and will feel less magical than Luka,
goes in! Doncic throws down a sledgehammer! This guy's phenomenal.
Dallas is set up for now and down the road after a historic shift in the lottery. With Kyrie Irving slated to miss the beginning of Cooper Flagg's rookie season, Dallas will call on Flagg to be one of the primary offensive initiators for the Mavericks' half-court offense. This is not an unfamiliar role for Cooper. The main product has taken a focused approach to his own development as a player coming up through the high school ranks. From his toolsy, defensive-minded prospect that he was back in 2020 to a two-way force now in 2025. Flagg's ascension as a ball handler, decision-maker, and creator for Montverde and Duke has completely altered his NBA trajectory. Flagg is now a solidified, on-ball, play-through-me caliber of prospect. The Mavericks now have the opportunity to continue ushering in this superstar development on the offensive end of the court by placing the ball in Cooper Flagg's hands with a loaded supporting cast around the eventual number 1 pick. The best place to start with regard to evaluating Cooper Flagg's fit in Dallas is in the front court alongside former Duke Blue Devil big man Dereck Lively. Lively filled the Duke center role well in his lone college season. Likewise, another 2025 NBA draft lottery pick, Kamen Maluach, thrived in that exact same role, playing off of Cooper Flagg this past season. Flagg leveraged every bit of Kamen Maluach's elite frame, rim gravity, and scoring around the rim to his advantage. Duke dominated their way into the Final Four this year on the back of their front court dominance. Flagg's continued growth as a facilitator sets him apart from most 6'8" forwards at his age. The reclassified freshman hit his big man on lobs out of 45 action, utilized him in the dunker spot following short rolls, and found a ton of success scoring for himself off of screening actions. Look for Flagg to form an instant connection with Lively in Dallas. Cooper Flagg also weaponized Maluach's off-ball screening by spraying the ball around to shooters. Dallas has one of the best off-ball movement threats in NBA history. Of course, that is Klay Thompson. Klay chose Dallas last free agency, in part to Luka's creation ability. After the shocking February trade that sent Doncic to Los Angeles, Klay Thompson's fit, future, and role became a bit murky. Now with Flagg at the helm in Dallas, the half-court offensive context became much simpler for Klay moving forward. Sprint off the ball, sprint in transition, and shoot the basketball the way he always has. While Klay may not be who he was in the heart of the Warriors dynasty, he is still defended in a way that opens up the court for those around him. His off-ball gravity and shooting prowess will still prove valuable around Cooper Flagg and the Mavs' loaded front court, rim gravity, and presence in the paint. Flagg's development for others as a playmaker is just beginning. A key area of growth this year for the Duke freshman phenom will center around his utilization of Anthony Davis. Admittedly, Davis, one of the most talented big men in recent NBA history, does have a tendency to fade in and out of games at times. Flagg's size as a ball handler will be a solid tool to feed AD in ways that others just simply can't, whether it's over the top of defenses as a roll man, hitting him in the post on post entries, or utilizing Davis in ball screen action while Davis fills the pocket as a short roller. This will be a unique look for Cooper Flagg, different than something he's accustomed to working with. At this point, Mavs fans might be sick of the old adage, defense wins championships. Nico Harrison has clung onto this statement.
Defense wins championships.
After inexcusably risking the entire franchise's value in the Doncic-Davis swap back in February. While Harrison's decision-making has been misstep after misstep, this lucky turn of events has not only saved his job, but now gives Dallas some serious championship potential, both long-term and short. The Mavericks' newfound lineup versatility may be unmatched across the entire NBA. Skilled size has always been at the pinnacle of the National Basketball Association. Whether it was Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Shaquille O'Neal, Nikola Jokic now, or modern apex forwards like LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Kevin Durant, the best players have often been the biggest, skilled players in the game. Dallas's plethora of size is a key separator that gives them a real chance against the best in the West. Loaded with rim protection, point of attack defenders, and a strong team defensive context, Flagg's defensive versatility will fit like a glove in the Mavs' half-court defense. On the ball, Flagg has the desire to impact opposing ball handlers and the skill set to do so as well. Even when he's beat off the bounce, his combination of size, length, and quick get-off-the-floor leaping ability gives him the chance to alter attempts at the rim. This defensive timing and intelligence shows up as a help-side defender as well. Dallas will likely start big and employ lineups with Flagg likely defending opposing wings or less threatening guards. Throughout the course of the game though, Dallas can pivot to smaller lineups with Flagg at the 4 and perhaps Davis or Lively holding down the middle next to him. These lineups will allow them to play faster offensively, attack with better perimeter spacing, and run more 45 action while giving them the defensive versatility to match up with quicker teams or outpace slower teams. Don't get it twisted though. Dallas's bread and butter, especially for dealing with the top of the West like OKC, Denver, and Minnesota, will be winning with size, length, and rebounding. While I stand by all of my skepticism previously of Nico Harrison, it's clear this lucky break has him now completely off the hook in Dallas. As long as Cooper Flagg takes the meaningful steps forward as a ball handler, Dallas has now been gifted a 20-plus point per game scorer who ties the Mavericks' two-way play altogether. Flagg's gaudy all-around dominance as a young freshman in the ACC paints a clear picture for Mavericks fans to gravitate toward. This is the guy. This is the mending of a broken heart that only mffls can truly understand. Destiny is inevitable. It's time to embrace the next iteration of Mavericks basketball. Hopefully, this one is here to stay for a while.